Hello everyone, this is Margarita with CityGal Papeterie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm going to be creating some mini slimline cards for this video. It's going to be the final video of my Christmas series. Any additional holiday themed projects that I create will probably only be posted in my Instagram, so please be sure to follow me there or check out what I am currently creating on my Instagram. So I have this pack of 6x6 white paper pad, or rather cardstock, and I am going to be folding 10 of them in half. So my starting paper again is 6x6. I will be folding them in half to create a 3x6 cardstock, or 3x6 card base. Sorry guys, I am really distracted. My kids behind me are playing. And yes, so I'm going to be creating 10 cards. I am going to be playing some music for you guys so you can watch the process. I show you how I create the first cards by picking my backgrounds. I trim down my background so I have a nice white border on my card base. And then I start to add elements from there. I'm really happy with the results of these. I am likely going to be listing these in my Etsy shop if you want to keep an eye out for that. But either way, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope that you are all enjoying the holiday season. I wish you all a very happy holiday and lots of health, lots of joy, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave that in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy! Hello again. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Here's a quick recap of all the cards I just created. Following this, I'm going to show you how I made the envelopes for these cards. Because they are 3x6, they will not fit in a regular A2 sized envelope. So I do have to create the envelopes for these cards specifically for each one. I will be using an We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. So if you are not familiar with how to use that tool, please stay tuned. I will go over the measurements with you. This is the punch board. My cards are 3x6, so my paper for my envelope will have to be 7.5 by 7.5. I grabbed this Everyday Essentials paper pad, and I pull out some pattern papers that I feel coordinate with the cards that I just created, and I'm going to be cutting them down to 7.5 by 7.5 inches, and then I will be putting them on the punch board to create the envelopes for these cards. These papers are a little bit thinner than the cardstock used to create the actual cards. However, envelopes do tend to have thinner paper, and they do get torn open, so I don't worry too much about the weight of that paper. I don't like to use heavy cardstock for envelopes because I feel that it is more of a waste of the heavier cardstock, since it is going to be torn open. And it also makes it harder to open the card itself, and a paper cut from one of those is awful. So I like to use thinner cardstock or paper for my actual envelopes when I do create them. But normally I buy my envelopes already pre-made. However, these are, like I said, they're a special size, so I do have to make the envelopes myself. So here I am cutting all my papers down to 7.5 by 7.5. And once I have my papers all cut, I'm gonna pull out my scoring tool for this that comes with this tool. This is what my envelope is going to end up looking like. I do add a little strip to the bottom to tuck the flap into. And then I'm gonna check my measurements one more time. I have the papers ready. I'm gonna do 2 papers at a time. This is what the end result is gonna look like before folding it up into an envelope. So my punch board tells me that for the 3x6 cards and 7.5 by 7.5 paper, I need to line my paper up to the 2 5/8 mark on the board. Once you've got your paper lined up, you're going to punch a notch and then use your scoring tool to create a score line from the top of the notch to the end of the board. Then you're going to turn your paper left. You're going to line up your score line to the little marker, and you're going to punch another notch, make another score line, and then you repeat that all the way around. Turn your paper, line up your score line to the little marker, punch your notch, and then make your score line. Really easy. I love my punch board. I think that it makes making envelopes super easy. And then once again, on the last side, once you've got all of your notches and your score lines, you're going to use the opposite side of your punch to create a rounded corner on your paper. And that's what I'm doing here. And then once you're done with all of that, here's the process just one more time in case you didn't catch it the first time. I'm lining my paper up to 2 5/8 inches, punching my notch, and then making my score line, turning my paper to the left or counterclockwise, and then lining it up to the marker, punching my notch, making my score line. Again and again and again. You get the point. You get the idea. It's pretty simple to use, I think. And then we can, again, round the corners. And then that creates the template for the envelope. So once our templates are done, we're going to fold our papers on the score lines. You can use your score tool to press that down, make a nice crease. Then you're gonna fold over your bottom. I start with my sides and the bottom and top, And you can see here that the triangle created is too big for the envelope, so I'm going to cut it where the sides meet the bottom. I grab this T ruler and I'm going to measure right there where those two little V's have where they meet. And then I'm just going to draw a line with a pencil from one point to the other point there. And then I'm just going to trim that off. I grab a second envelope just to save me some time. I'm going to cut them both together. And then some more. So I grabbed several of these and then I cut them all together. And then once that's done, I can start putting my envelope together and adhering the sides where they are going to be stuck together. That makes sense. I'm tired, guys. You can tell, right? All right, so I fold my sides over, add some glue to the bottom sides, and then I fold up the bottom of the envelope. I know I'm terrible with explaining things sometimes, but I hope you can understand and follow along with me. Now I'm going to fold over the top of my envelope. And again, the triangle that's created is too long for the envelope. So once again, I'm going to flip my paper over, my envelope over, and I'm just going to trim that off. No biggie. Done. And that's the envelope and what it looks like. Then I grab one of these strips of paper that was created when I cut my original 7.5 by 7.5 sheets, and I'm going to add a little glue on either end, and then I'm going to glue that down to the envelope where the opening is, probably about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom, and then that's going to create a little belt to tuck my envelope flap into. You can also embellish that piece. You can add another like a sticker, a label, or anything you'd like. And this is how the card fits into the envelope. It is a perfect fit. This card has dimension, so it's getting stuck on the sides of the envelope, but I do manage to get it in there, and that's how it looks. It is a perfect fit. Really cute. I think these are great to hand deliver with a present, or put it in the gift bag of a present or gift. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were able to follow along. I really like these cards. They make me very happy to look at. And now off camera, I'm going to finish the rest of the envelopes. It's just the same process for all of them. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this video, please hit subscribe, hit that notification button so you are notified whenever I have a new video up, and I'll see you guys next time.